Cyclops. I ran into Wolverine. He was on the same track.
I knew Logan was following up on something having to do with weapon shipments. I had a hunch the rally attack was being used as a diversion.
It gets worse. We found a Sentinel factory. The stuff in there was way more high-tech than what they were using during the raid.
Sentinel tech? The MRD run regular patrols out there. How could they miss that?
There's something else. Wolverine...
Where is Logan? We'll need him if I'm right about what's going on here.
Something's wrong with him. He was fine, but when Luis Reyes was talking to him, he went berserk.
We have to find him before he hurts anyone.
Luis Reyes showed up at the factory. At least now, he and the MRD know about it.
I hate to think how much of a head start the Purifiers have on us. I'll have to get Iceman to see if he can track those shipments.
Reyes said Logan's done this before, that he's unbalanced.
You met Logan. Does that square with what you saw?
No. When we talked, he seems to know a lot, about all kinds of things.
If Logan lost control, something made him lose control.
How long have you known Reyes?
I hadn't heard of him at all until after Professor X died. He approached me for help in brokering peace between mutants and humans. I suppose that's why I took the risk of siding with the MRD. Reyes just seemed to have the right ideas. So, if you're here, does this mean what the X-Men stand for appeals to you?
You've helped me out, and I appreciate that. That's why I'm here. But there's a lot about the Brotherhood that makes sense to me, too. What now? The Purifiers were bad enough without mutant-killing robots for backup.
Scott, Pixie is on that helicopter. She's still alive.
That wasn't my optic blast. It was some kind of laser. Pixie, get her out of there, now!
Persist in trying to oppose me, child. There is a certain dignity in accepting your fate.
No! I'm caught! Listen! That was Bastion! That was Bastion's voice!
No more time to waste. Locate Reyes.
Reyes?
Whoever you are, it is unwise to provoke me.
This is like the rally attack. He wants us to fight each other until he's ready to kill us all. He gets my abilities. Don't let him! Please don't!
That wasn't my I-beam, it was some kind of laser.
I know what I saw, Cyclops.
Magneto, think this through. I loved Megan like a daughter. I'd never...
You fought alongside Cyclops, and Cyclops brought this vessel down. I saw it.
Wait, that is not how it happened.
get going, Scott?
Welcome aboard.
Hey, Cyclops, I'm suited up.
This hasn't been an easy journey for you. I'm happy you're on board with us.
If Reyes used his influence power on the Purifiers and you-men, the MRD are probably all brainwashed too.
He played everyone.
But why?
We'll have to go ask him.
You know that Reyes is working for Bastion. He's the real enemy here.
Of course he is. But I'm guessing Bastion needs Reyes a while longer. So we attack the weakest link. And if we're lucky, we force Bastion to show his hand.
What is he?
He's the one who killed Professor X. And he'd do the same to all of us in a heartbeat. This will be the hardest fight you ever faced.
So the plan is to stop Reyes from doing whatever Bastion has told him to do. Only, we don't know what that is.
Exactly. Reyes' troops are deploying across the city, and we have to stop them. At the same time, Reyes himself has to be taken out. And your immunity to his power makes you the logical choice for that mission.
I'm sorry about Pixie.
You did everything you could and risked your own life in trying to save hers. It's what I'd expect from an X-Man.
I won't let you down.
Good luck.
I'm sorry. The attack on the rally. My mind was not my own. We had better split up. All right, my friend. Pick your path.
Okay, I'll go this way.
It's happening all over. Keep moving. I've got this.
A card-carrying X-Man stands before me. Cyclops is a good recruiting sergeant, n'est-ce pas?
What are you doing here?
Our task is simple. Hold off the MRD, or what's left of them. Those suits are controlling all their brain functions now. They're just puppets. Bien sûr.
Look, about that glass vial, the stolen powers, I mean...
You followed your conscience, mon ami. I respect that. I'd even say it crystallized some matters I've been pondering myself.
Reyes has some kind of mind control power. He used it to drive Wolverine into a berserker rage.
I thought we might be dealing with a telepath. And I couldn't risk trusting Cyclops in case he was under some outside influence. So I went my own way. Seemed to be what works best for me.
Let's do it.
Bien sûr. You know, I hadn't realized I'd missed this life so much.
A little more about what it is we're facing. He's just up ahead. He'll brief you. I should warn you. The guards are everywhere. I've stopped them from flooding into the tunnel, but I can't hold them off much longer.
Are you?
I'm fine. Emma is shielding me. So Cyclops signed you up. Good. Listen, you need to know this.
Bastion is up on the Telos satellite, isn't he?
No. Bastion is the Telos satellite. As he was dying, he uploaded his consciousness to it in the form of a virus. Took over its AI.
So we have to find a way to take down the satellite?
That's step 2. Step 1 is to stop Reyes from opening a download link. Once that happens, Bastion will transfer himself into every mech and Prime Enforcer suit.
How many more of those speakers are there?
Don't ask. The entire city is full of rabid, frothing maniacs. Emma is keeping a lid on it as far as she can. Cut off the broadcast at the source. The transmission tower at the top of the MRD building. But you'll have to make it past all of those MRD troops. You ready for a run on goal?
I'm not seeing this as a game anymore, Forge. But yeah, I'm ready.
You'll have to climb up the tower on the outside. Even from here, I can tell you the inside is wired with about 1 million traps. Cyclops and Magneto are working on a plan to stop Bastion if you fail.
Thanks. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
This is the moment when you wake from the nightmares of the past. When Utopia is born.
I'm sorry. I can't hold them.
This is the moment when you wake from the nightmares of the past. When Utopia is born.
I'm sorry. I can't hold them.
All of us want to believe we make our own choices. Your freedom is only such until it encroaches on someone else. I have your undivided attention, I know. I know I do. And only me will guide you on. A few bumps and scrapes on the path to heaven, and we are almost there. This is the moment when you wake from the nightmare. When Utopia is born.
I'm sorry. I can't hold them.
All of us want to believe we make our own choices. There's only such until it approaches on someone else. I have your undivided attention, I know. No, it's up to me, and only me. Bumps and scrapes on the path to heaven, but we're almost there. There are those whose X-Gene gives them an immunity to my power. When you wake from the nightmares of the past. When you go
I'm sorry. I can't hold them.
All of us want to believe we make our own choices. It's only such until it approaches on someone else. I have your undivided attention, I know. It's up to me, and only me. Bumps and scrapes on the path to heaven, but we are almost there. There are those whose X-Gene gives them an immunity, makes them death a message of peace. And like some of your own. believing they're superior to humans. Are so predictable in their behavior.
What have you done to yourself?
I am glad that you ask. I have equipped myself with all the mutant powers sampled by the human science team. This suit administers and regulates the necessary dosages. Gives me whatever I need, whenever I need it.
Whenever you need it for what, Reyes?
The world craves stability and safety. I am going to prove it. Step into this lamentable civil war and bring peace. First to San Francisco, then to the whole of the Earth.
By turning everyone into brainwashed zombies? I know what you are.
I am the future.
You're a petty thief, and what you stole are mutant powers. Powers that belong to Charles Xavier.
He was dying in my arms. A perfect opportunity to try out the gene sampling technology.
Do you know who that is up there? Listen to me. When Bastion was destroyed, he was able to shunt his mind into the Telos satellite. But now, he wants a new body. Everything he's given to you has been to help him accomplish that.
No. Bastion believes in me. In my cause.
You're just a tool that he used.
And yet it is me who is standing here in the invincible battlesuit. And you who kneel there, alone. About to die. Not quite alone.
And as far as dying goes, we'd like a second opinion.
You think I am afraid of you, Cyclops? Any of you? Your time came and went, and you didn't even notice. The MRD satellite over our heads controls an entire network. Once I activate the uplink, my commands will be transmitted simultaneously to every living man, woman, and child. Try stopping me then.
The satellite. Can you bring it down?
From down here on Earth? I doubt it. It's in orbit 1,000 miles above us.
Forge has been working on a power amplifier. If we can get you to him, maybe he can boost you to the point where your powers can reach that far.
What about Reyes?
Go ahead. I'm going after Reyes. I'll stop him from activating the uplink, or else I'll buy as much time as I can.
Just don't buy it with your life.
Reyes! You're not walking away from this!
It's a funny thing. Because of the way my power works, I am used to having other people fight my battles for me. It is a hard habit to break. Home in on my signal. The enemy is here.
You're going down hard, kid.
Reyes! You're not walking away from this!
It's a funny thing. Because of the way my power works, I am used to having other people fight my battles for me. It is a hard habit to break. Omen on my signal. The enemy is here.
You're going down hard, kid.
Bastion just needed a new shell for his mind to inhabit, and you're wearing it.
Liar! He gave me the schematics for this battlesuit, and the uplink code for me to spread my influence over the whole world.
If you activate that link, it is the last thing you'll ever do.
You would like to keep me from my destiny. I will complete that uplink, child. Nothing will stop me. But if it's a fight you want, I will do my best to accommodate you.
Oh, get serious.
Monitoring, tracking, multiple targets. Mutants organizing counterattack.
Forge, I've got a rush job for you.
Cyclops, hurry!
Mutant counterattack will be met with terminal force.
Never mind that. Worry about me.
Analyzing mutant powers. Mutant threat level Delta. Containable.
Now that's just hurtful. I'm going all the way to the top. You're not gonna stop me.
Mutant threat level upgraded. Mutant threat level upgraded. This unit sustaining combat damage.
As far as I can push the technology. Super sharp.
How do you feel?
It's quite pleasant.
It won't. Then I'll work quickly.
Mutant threat level upgraded. This unit sustaining combat damage.
It's as far as I can push the technology. Super charge.
How do you feel?
It's quite pleasant. It won't. Then I'll work quickly.
threat level upgraded. This unit sustaining combat damage.
As far as I can push the technology, supercharged. Pretty clear.
It won't be. Then I'll work quickly.
Someone your own size, like that big statue shaking New York, the Statue of Liberty. Reyes!
Too late, but don't worry. I'll speak at your funeral. I'll say the best thing you ever did was to die when it was your time.
What? Magneto destroyed that satellite.
The download was already complete. I am Bastion, and I am your death.
enough?
In the time I come from, child, we sent domesticated mutants to hunt those still in the wild. We call them hounds.
You think I care what your hobbies are?
You misunderstand. It was I who taught the Purifiers that mutant powers could be used against their owners. And this suit contains the sample powers of so many mutants. I find it fitting that their suffering should enable me to encompass your defeat. This battle has become a distraction from my larger goal.
Hey, while I tie you up here, the X-Men and the Brotherhood are trashing your mechs. Already lost.
Again, you missed the point. Each of those mechs and each battle can become me and have full access to my powers.
Enough?
In the time I come from, child, we sent domesticated mutants to hunt those in the wild. We call them hounds.
You think I care what your hobbies are?
You misunderstand. It was I who taught the Purifiers that mutant powers could be used against their owners. And this suit contains the sample powers of so many mutants.
What am I seeing?
Their suffering should enable me to encompass your defeat.
Forge says it's a repeating algorithm. Incredibly dense and complex. Like a digital alpha wave.
Mind. Each of these signals is a mind.
Bastion's going to copy his consciousness into every mech and battlesuit.
I killed him once before. I'll try to make it stick this time.
No!
Listen to me. The suit is the key. We'll block the signal to the mechs. If you can defeat Bastion there, we can stop him forever.
Enough?
In the time I come from, child, we sent domesticated mutants to hunt those in the wild. We call them.
You think I care what your hobbies are?
You misunderstand. It was I who taught the Purifiers that mutant powers could be used against their owners. And this suit contains the sample powers of so many mutants.
What am I seeing?
Their suffering should enable me to encompass your defeat.
Forge says it's a repeating algorithm. Incredibly dense and complex. Like a digital alpha wave.
Each of these signals is a mind.
Bastion's going to copy his consciousness into every mech and battlesuit.
I killed him once before. I'll try to make it stick this time.
No!
Listen to me. The suit is the key. We'll block the signal to the mechs. If you can defeat Bastion there, we can stop him forever.
I wish to surrender and place myself in the hands of the authorities.
I'm sure you do, but right now, the X-Men are the authorities. Enough?
In the time I come from, child, we set domesticated mutants to hunt and
You think I care what your hobbies are?
You misunderstand. It was I who taught the Purifiers that mutant powers could be used against their owners. And this suit contains the sample powers of so many mutants. I find it fitting that this suit to enable me to encompass your defeat.
Forge says it's a repeating algorithm. Incredibly dense and complex. Like a digital alpha wave.
Each of the signals is a mind.
Bastion's going to copy his consciousness into every mech and battlesuit.
I killed him once before. I'll try to make it stick this time.
No!
Listen to me. The suit is the key. We'll block the signal to the mechs. If you can defeat Bastion there, we can stop him forever.
I wish to surrender and place myself in the hands of the authorities.
I'm sure you do, but right now, the X-Men are the authorities.
So, how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Saving the world?
Is that what we did?
I think so. Or maybe we gave it a chance to save itself. Bastion is finally history. The madness Ray has whipped up feels like a bad dream. And we're coming together again. The X-Men had forgotten who they were. Now they remember.
What about me? You think I'm cut out for this hero business? I almost messed that up, big time.
You were an X-Man before you ever wore the uniform. Of course, being idolized by millions can be a terrible burden.
I've got broad shoulders. I can take it.
We should treasure this time. Use it to bury the past and then to pay all the debts we still owe to the present.